just give me any tips, man. Anything I should like how can I get more fresh, you know?
Listen, man, you gotta bring them, right? And let me take you shopping. I guarantee, if I take you shopping, like you let me style you, you by the end of the day, you will have at least 10 new females.
Yo, what's going on, guys? We're in LA right now. You're watching Kids Take Over. And I'm sitting with someone who I've been wanting to sit with for a while. Just on the plane here, I remember I was listening to Love Cycle with Summer Walker, like the entire plane ride.
For sure.
But
I appreciate it.
And I was watching your interviews, yours and Bryson Tiller interviews, and I was like, your guys' voices are so deep in person.
Yeah.
But then when you make the music, it's like you tap into a whole different, like, you know, all these notes.
Yeah, I never really heard Bryson Tiller talk. You know.
Well, he just did an interview for like the first time recently.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard him talk before.
You should check it out. But I already know how old you are, but tell the people how old you are.
Yeah, so I'm 20.
Okay.
I'm not even 21 yet. I'm 20.
You know what's crazy? We're the same age, but I
Word?
Yeah.
You got a lot of facial hair, bro.
Look who's talking, man. I think it's funny because I think we both don't look like we're 20.
Nah.
Yeah.
I thought you was like 25.
I thought the same thing for you, man. I thought the same thing for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bore you too much by asking about your upbringing, but there is one part of your early life that I just found really interesting. You tweeted this video of you like giving to a homeless man.
Yeah.
But you in the caption you wrote like, oh, like I know how this feels because I was also once homeless, right?
Yeah.
If you're 20 right now, like what time did that occur?
I mean, I used to be homeless when I was about, I'd say 13, 14. We was homeless around like 13, 14. We used to sleep out of a motel. 5 of us, me, my mom, my sister, my other sister, my brother, you know, like, you know what I mean, it was hard, but I don't know. I mean, it shaped me, it made me who I am today, because, like, you know, it made me a little bit more humble, feel me? So when I seen them, I'm like, you know, I know what it's like to be in those shoes. I used to be there, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I guess it kind of made me who I am today, so I ain't really mad at it.
Well, I think a lot of young people, I did this interview with, you know J.I.?
Yeah, so, that's my boy. He goes.
Okay. I did this interview with him, and he was saying at one point of his life, before his career popped off, he was in like such a like downward spiral, like everything was going wrong for him.
Yeah.
But he's like, he just gave it like one more shot, and that's when like his entire career like popped off, right?
Yeah.
What did you do to like get out of that situation? Because I feel like a lot of young kids are just like stuck in that situation and don't know how to kind of like overcome it.
I made the best out of every situation. It was never really no downward spiral for me. It was like everything was either a blessing or a lesson. I don't believe in L's. It's either a W or a lesson. Like, I always only had a plan A. I never had a plan B. My plan B was to make plan A work. Feel me? So.
That's a good tweet. I'm gonna tweet that today.
So.
Get some likes off that. Yeah.
My plan A was to make my plan B was to make plan A work. So, like, feel me? It was like, it was inevitable.
I respect that. Let me tell you about what I think is your best song. Yeah. I think your best songs to me are the ones that are more calm, and the ones that where you have like use of piano in the back. That's why I think that when you did the Rod Wave remix, I was like, that's the best song.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like yeah. That's so crazy. I only had made the song because, you know, somebody I rock with, that was their favorite song.
Because I know you've been using a lot of like guitar.
I like guitar beats. I really like, you know, anything that's soulful. Anything with a soulful feel, soulful touch. Yeah. I like piano beats though. Yeah. I love piano beats.
Yeah, they're cool to drive to, in my opinion, when you make those songs.
For sure.
Actually, no, sorry. Correction. I think your best song, like I said before, is Love Cycle with Summer Walker. That's probably your best song.
For sure. Yeah. So, I mean, I had told the team straight up, like, you know, they had came to me and said it was time to do a feature, and I had told them straight up, I'm like, hey, if Summer Walker don't get on it, I don't want nobody to be on it.
Yeah.
You know, and so we had to make it happen.
What specifically is it about her that you just thought would fit so well with you?
I mean, I think she got a beautiful voice. I mean, she got a beautiful voice. She makes beautiful music, and she a beautiful person. You know, like just on the inside. So I feel like it was, you know, they had to put her on it. If ain't nobody else get on it, I probably would. If somebody else got on it, I would have felt some way.
Yeah.
This off topic, But I just thought, when we did the show in Canada with Summer Walker, I got booed off stage that day.
Why?
I wasn't nobody. Nobody knew who I was. Nah, they was waiting for Summer. She was late to the show.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think they were booing you. Yeah. I remember that whole incident.
Yeah.
They were just so mad at her because she came late.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But that would have been like tough for you.
It broke the internet. They was all like, she was late to the show. Like it was crazy.
Drake came to the show.
Drake came, Meek Mill came, For sure.
Man.
They booed, but now they want me to come back, so I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, that's fire. Well,
I like Canada though.
Yeah. What's your 2 favorite Summer Walker songs?
I think Playing Games.
Yeah. With sure. Bryson Tiller or without?
Nah, I like the one with Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Cause she used to perform it. We used to always try to get Bryson Tiller to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But those probably my 2 favorite versions. The one with Bryson Tiller and without. Like I play those out.
Yeah, those are your 2 favorite songs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I was actually listening to the new Party Next Door album. It's not new. It came out this year. But in this song, he was talking about, how he was like so traumatized that this girl left him. But then in an interview he did later, he said, he recorded that song like 3 years ago.
Sometimes it's hard to speak on, back then I probably wouldn't have been able to speak on what I was going through at the moment, It was probably too hard to. So I was probably in a better point right now to speak about it. Or it was probably easier where I understood what I went through a little bit better.
Isn't it kind of weird though, because like maybe you completely moved on from that situation or that person, but then you're like talking about them like years later?
Like I say, you understand it more. I mean, like, all right, this is what I went through, and I went through this so that I could become this. Like, I went through this so that I could get to this point.
Would you change the lyrics a little bit? Or
nah.
No, keep it
Man,
real.
Keep it 100.
I like that.
Keep it 100.
I like that. Do you listen to Party Next Door ever?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't really listen to, I listen to like a lot of pop.
Oh yeah? Like who's like your top 2 favorite pop artists?
Man, listen. I listen to Billie Eilish. I listen to Jason Mraz. I listen to...
Wow, I did not expect that.
Man, listen. I listen to Jason Mraz. I listen to Khalid. I listen to... You name it. I listen to Amar Louis Capaldi.
Yeah.
You
listen to like Ed Sheeran and stuff?
Ed Sheeran.
For real?
Adele.
Wow, I was joking, but...
No, yeah.
Damn, okay, man, I didn't expect that.
Man, listen.
What, you're gonna show me your like recent Spotify playlist or something?
Yes.
I expected Billie Eilish because I know you remixed her song.
Yeah, I love Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Look at this, man.
Wow, you weren't kidding. Guys, he's not kidding. This is for real.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You're telling the truth.
Yeah.
I respect that.
For sure.
You mentioned in a previous interview, I forget which one, but you said you just love staying home and watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Are there like any like specific shows that you've been into lately? Or?
I was watching this show called, I finished it in a day though, so it don't really count. But I was watching this show called Sneakerheads, it's on Netflix, cause I like sneakers.
Oh yeah, no, I can see.
Yeah, for sure, man. I like shoes, so.
I don't know if you watched this, but I watched it recently. It's this show called Indian Matchmaker.
Nah, I ain't watched that.
You haven't watched that?
Nah.
Okay, I would really recommend it because it's basically just about like what a matchmaker is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's basically about this old lady in India, and she just like sets people up, and then they like meet each other's family, and they film the entire thing. They film the dates. The whole thing is about like arranged marriages,
Yeah.
Would you ever get an arranged marriage? You can be honest.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Nah.
Why do you think so?
That ain't really my thing.
You just rather meet someone kind of like organically?
Yeah, I like organic stuff.
Yeah. There's this character that everyone's going crazy over.
Yeah.
I need to show you. Be completely honest, okay? Her name is Aparna, okay? Aparna. That's how you pronounce it.
Like she look good?
That's what I'm asking. Just be honest. Would you go on a date with her?
Oh, that's a dude.
Huh?
That's a dude.
Oh no, that's not a dude. I promise.
You sure that's not a dude?
I promise, but judging by that, I don't think you would go on a date with it.
Are you sure this not a dude?
I'm like 100% sure.
Or are you trying to trick me?
I'm not. I swear to God.
Nah, she ain't really my type.
Okay, I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
She ain't really my type.
Well, have you been on dates when maybe the looks weren't there, but then because of her personality, like you were just
no,
never?
Nah, cause I don't. It's not really about the looks, but It is about the looks in a sense, because I'm a handsome dude. You feel me?
I feel it.
So, you know what I mean? I want to be with somebody who I feel like beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't judge nobody, but if you're not my type, you're not my type.
I hear that. I hear that.
So.
Okay. Well, I hear you kind of talked about it in this interview. You have this rule where you like rarely have people featured on your albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're telling me that there's nobody that you would break that rule for, like even if it was like Drake.
Like, to have on my album,
Yes.
it gotta be, I gotta have some type of relationship with them. Like, cause I don't care who an artist is. Like, I don't care how much success you got, fame you got, you know. If it's not organic, like if it's not meaningful, feel me? I don't even want to work with you. I won't lie, I don't believe in paying for features.
Okay.
I don't believe in paying people who I don't have a relationship for features. Like Summer Walker, I wouldn't mind paying her because she deserved it. But we already had a relationship.
Right.
I'm not paying somebody that I don't know for a feature because, you know, so I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I was speaking with Drake's like kind of like his right hand man. His name is Chubbs, and he was saying that he wanted to connect you and Drake.
That name sound familiar.
Chubbs. It's like his right hand man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you don't.
I hear about him a lot.
Yeah, but you said you don't want to do a Drake feat, you know?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Tell him hit me up.
I was lying. I was just joking.
Oh,
I just wanted to see your reaction.
See, I would. Tell him hit me up. I mean, we gotta have some type of relationship.
I'm dead. Yeah, I wish.
We gotta talk first. Like with Durk, when I did the feature with Durk, me and Durk, you know, we had a relationship. That's my dog. Durk had hit me up. I had dropped a song called Red Lights.
Oh yeah, I love that song. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I had dropped a song called Red Lights. Durk was listening to it on his story.
Right.
Then he hit me up. He like, I got a show coming up in North Carolina. I want you to come up. He brought me out to the show. It was Central Homecoming. He went out on stage, lights came up, like, you know, everybody started going crazy. He like, I brought a guest with me, you know, I brought somebody with me, you know. I brought my boy Toosii. Crowd started going crazy.
Let's go.
I performed Red Lights on like street. Then the whole crowd just started singing, we ain't stopping at no red lights. And then at that point, that's when I knew like everything was like, all right, like it's happening, you know. He called me every day, text me every day, you know, what you doing, what you on.
Right.
I mean.
I only hear good stories about Durk. But like we said about Drake, by the way, did you believe me when I said that?
Yeah, I could have. You from Canada.
Right. Oh, okay.
You feel me? You from Canada.
Right.
You might know him.
Maybe. I mean, okay, Drake, I feel like Drake might watch this. So if that's the case, I feel like you guys should get together because I feel like you'd make like some
Tell
like,
him hit me, man.
Yeah.
I'm a genuine dude, for sure.
I think you guys would make like some no guidance level like hit together, you know? Also, you just getting signed to Capitol, like that was huge, you know?
Yeah, that's major.
Yeah, like tell me a bit about that.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. I was 17 in high school, popular at the time. My producer called me one day. He like, let's go to LA. I make up an excuse. Like I tell my school like, yo, I gotta go to LA. Like, they knew I was rapping.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta go to LA. I got stuff to do. Like I'm like, I got a meeting. Like I'm capping though.
Yeah.
I ain't have no label meeting. So flew to LA, met a dude by the name of Eli Picaretta.
Okay, who's that?
A&R for Atlantic and APG.
Okay.
So it's a subsidiary of Atlantic.
Yeah.
Eli Picaretta introduced me to this dude named Jeff Vaughn. At this time, Jeff is just, I think he like had A&R at Atlantic and APG. So he introduced me to this dude. You know, I play music for him. You know, I'm sleeping in the studio at this time. Like late at night, I'm there all day. This is my first time ever being in LA. Literally months, like a few months ago. Like at this point, like, you know, all the labels contacted me. I'm ordering spaghetti, snacks, like and they paying for everything.
Oh, sick.
Man, I'm ordering spaghetti, Skittles. I ain't know what a runner was. They like, yeah, we'll go get you weed if you want weed. I don't even smoke. My CEO called me. He like, yo, I got this last meeting for you. I think you're gonna like this one, you know, because before we had somebody that we liked, but you know, he like, I got one more for you. I'm like, man, I'm good. Like, you know, I'm chilling. It's all right, we good. He like, nah, pull up. You're gonna like this one. We pull up in a Sprinter. You know, I'm feeling good at this point. Like, I'm that dude. Man, I walk into the studio, and Jeff's sitting down. I'm like, dang, like, what is Jeff doing here?
That was like a full circle moment.
Yeah. I'm like, what is Jeff doing here? Like, feel me? So then he like, I want you to meet Jeff. I'm like, man, I know Jeff.
I already know this guy, yeah.
Yeah, he know. They start laughing. He like, yeah, Jeff he like just the president of Capitol Records now. And I was like the first artist like that Jeff signed to Capitol since he been president. So it was major to me. People don't know this. Stay in school though. Feel me? I dropped out of school in 12th grade. I had 3 credits left. 3 credits left. But I'm not mad that I did it because everything happened for a reason. I dropped out when I was 17, flew to LA, met the dude who signed me 3 years later.
Wow. I've noticed that too, even because I'm in like the media space, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta have a relationship with like publicists, digital marketing people, A&Rs, and some people who are just like nothing at some point, you know, but you have a relationship with them, wait like a couple years and they end up being at this big position, you know, like.
Jeff, the president of Capitol Records.
Yeah.
He the dude.
Yeah. And I think I read this quote, it was like be careful how you treat people because you never know who could be your boss in the future. Or something. So.
Telling you.
Wow, that is a wild
I feel
story.
bad for whoever treated Jeff bad.
Right. But yeah, I think before you go, just wanted to say, our audience, I checked our YouTube statistics and it's like 10% female, which is not good, okay? So
I got y'all.
Yeah, so I think you're gonna boost that a little bit, but
I got y'all.
I think before you go though, you know, just give me any tips, man. Anything I should like how can I get more fresh, you know, to get some more female
Listen, man, you gotta bring them, right? And let me take you shopping.
Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you, I guarantee by the end of the day, you gonna at least, how many females do you think you could get on a regular in one day?
So I was gonna say one, but.
One female?
Yeah.
I guarantee, if I take you shopping, like you let me style you, by the end of the day, you will have at least 10 new females.
Okay.
For sure.
I'll take your word on that.
So whenever you wanna go shopping, bro, I'll take you, you know, wherever.
All right, don't lie. You better.
Real talk, Fairfax, Melrose, Rodale, wherever you want to go, I'm for sure. I got you.
All right, maybe that's a separate video for a separate
let's
day.
do it. Let's do it.
Well, yo, man, I really appreciate it, and for real, man, I think you're gonna be like, I think you kind of already are like the next big thing.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. That mean a lot. People, I get that a lot, but like every time somebody like say it, like it mean a lot, bro.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
All right.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it.
My boy.
This is Toosii. You guys are watching Kids Take Over.
Gang, gang.
Yo, guys, thanks for watching that video. This is the first video of the LA trip. Man, I'm so excited to release these. I'm currently quarantining in my mom's basement. But let's do the top comment of the week. So, Icy Bottom 007 commented, "We need that Southside interview." Yes. Okay, if enough of you guys comment that you want the Southside interview, I will drop that next. That'll be the next video. All right, so go comment that and go click subscribe. It should be there or over there. Go click it.